What's up, folks? Justin Phillip here from Dog Times Productions, and today the title says it all. We are comparing the BlackMagic RAW 12:1 to GH5 10-bit Vlog in low-light situations. Hello?
What, you making YouTube videos now? You want to vlog us? What's going on?
I just want to create a network, a low-budget indie filmmaker sharing tips and tricks with other low-budget indie filmmakers. That's it. Basically, I saw this question pop up the other night in one of the Facebook groups. Someone was just interested in the low-light comparisons of Vlog versus BRAW 12:1. So I thought, hell yeah, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted! Super quick, on the fly kind of robbery low-light scene, I guess, where I'm just like playing a robber and I'm looking around in here with a flashlight, hearing noises and shit, making sure I'm not getting caught robbing the joint. And that way, the different levels is nice. We can see how the different cameras handle the flares with the flashlight whipping around, and different levels with the candles going and all that. So I did the same settings on both here. First of all, this was done with the Rokinon Cine lens, the 35mm t1.5 with the Metabones Ultra Speed Booster. Now I did have it set at a T4. I went with T4 because that is with the Metabones Ultra, that is the full frame equivalent of a 2.8 technically, with T-stops and speed boosters and things of that nature. And not to mention the Rokinon Cines just seem to perform their best at T4. It also helped with making the low light situation a little darker in here. I realized, wide open would have been more light, but it was also a little bloomy, and I just don't prefer to ever shoot the Rokinon Cines wide open. I also would like to point out that none of these clips were color graded. No grading whatsoever was done with any of these clips. The white balance on both of the cameras was 2600 Kelvin. Obviously it was in 4K DCI, the Cinema 4K. I did it a couple different ways. Now, I did it to try to be fair to both, because Vlog 10-bit on the GH5, ISO 400 is its native ISO, and you'll see where when I pumped it up to 1250, it got a little crunchy and a little weird, some weird like banding bars going on. And then with the BlackMagic, I did it at 3200, which is its native higher ISO, and I did it at 400, which is its lower native ISO. And I also did it at 1250. Now, I did it at 1250 because that's what I prefer to shoot at on the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K in my own low light working situations. I just like 1250 better than 3200. In my opinion, the 1250 is cleaner than 3200. I obviously realize that 3200 is letting in more light, and maybe that's why the 1250 looks cleaner, but I don't know. I just prefer the way the 1250 looks over the 3200. So that's why I also included 1250. So I also did Q0, just so we have that to compare to the 12:1, I guess. In the Q0, I did not bother with 3200. I only did 400 and then the 1250. Again, I just don't prefer to shoot as high as 3200. I don't think it looks as good as the 1250. Obviously, it was a 180-degree shutter and a 23.98 frames per second. So yeah, there you go, guys. Just some little comparisons. And okay, so special bonus for you guys that made it this far in the video, or you could have just scrolled and read the description yourself. You'll notice there's a Vimeo link down there. You can go to that. That's my Vimeo, and that is a direct link to download all of these RAW files if you want to play with any of them in DaVinci yourself, and just to mess with the files if you're interested, because I know in this video there were a lot, all side by side. It's not like that. It's just all one long stretch, and they're all labeled, and you can cut them up and color them or whatever you want to do with them, because those are, I didn't do any color grading whatsoever with any of these files. That's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out and gigantic thank you to all of my loyal subscribers. You guys get it. You guys get it. I know you do, or else you wouldn't stick around, okay? And for now, that's a wrap.